Overnight tornadoes touching down in Chicago. Dramatic funnels forming over the city.
Look at this.
Look.
Right here.
Right there. See it? See it spinning up?
Yep.
That's it. Yeah.
That's it.
Look at that spinning up there. Right in front of you.
Clouds gathering over Lake Michigan, and passengers left stranded at Chicago O'Hare. It's part of the extreme weather coast to coast. For more than 100 million Americans, it's already a scorching summer, with oppressive heat gripping much of the South and Southwest.
It's 100 and too many.
A heat dome is responsible for consecutive days of record triple-digit temps, testing the limits of first responders. In Phoenix, firefighters are bracing for a sweltering 115-degree day, marking 2 weeks at or above 110.
We have deaths inside of homes within the city of Phoenix, and to us, that's just unacceptable.
The inside of Maria Larumbe Cruz's trailer feels like an oven. You spend all day here. Yucky. This room, cooled by an air conditioning unit, is her only refuge. But she says it's a struggle to pay her monthly bill. California, Texas, and Florida are also hitting record-setting highs. Residents doing what they can to stay safe and cool.
We are taking breaks as much as possible in the air conditioning.
El Paso is expected to continue its hot streak with a record 28 days at 100 degrees or hotter, while Miami hit a record high at 97 degrees, with a heat index over 100 for 31 days and counting. With extreme heat not considered a FEMA disaster, states are left to fend for themselves, something politicians on both sides of the aisle want to change.
It's a national problem.
The push for help coming as the whole country weathers a summer of baking heat and intense storms.
Well, it is another excessive heat warning day here in Dallas, the second in a row in what's expected to be a string. In fact, the only day that it may be below 100 degrees here in the Dallas-Fort Worth area will be Sunday, when they have a slight chance of rain, and the high will be around 98. A cold front, I guess you could say, for the summer here in Texas. It's been a tough go. A lot of people showing up here at Clyde Warren Park throughout the day. Kids jumping in the fountain behind us here, dogs as well, just looking for any relief they can get from this oppressive heat. A lot of people by staying inside, turning the thermostat down. Yesterday, ERCOT, the power provider that provides energy to most of the state, 26 million customers, about 90% of the state of Texas gets their power from ERCOT, said that they broke an all-time record for usage. They expect to do that again here today. They had more than 81,000 megawatts used yesterday. They expect to be close to 84,000 today. And again, that number is going to climb just like the temperatures will do. The feels like temperature today with a high of around 102 will be 112 or so. So what a lot of people are saying, especially doctors, is stay inside if you can. Don't get out and get into all of this. That extended forecast for the next 10 days shows just oppressive heat and not likely to change anytime soon. That's the latest right now here in Dallas. I'm Jay Gray. Back to you.
In Phoenix, Arizona, they may be used to the desert heat, but not like this. Every day in July has seen temperatures of 110 degrees and above, sending wildlife and residents scrambling for a splash of relief.
In extreme heat like this, one of the few places where it's safe to be outdoors is the pool.
It's too hot inside. They run around, they just get too overheated. Burns off a lot of energy, and it's a little bit cooler out here.
Excessive heat warnings are in effect across most of the state.
People don't understand that the heat is very dangerous, especially if you haven't been hydrated and if you're not used to it. Every year, unfortunately, we have rescues. We have people who from out of town who just don't understand the heat, and they think that a short hike is easy and that you can do it. But if it's 115 in the air, it's likely 130, 140 on the trail.
And it's not just Arizona. Tens of millions of Americans face dangerous triple-digit temperatures this weekend. In California, residents are already trying to cool off. Along part of the Old Coast Highway, dozens of RV owners have parked for some relief.
It's a beautiful spot down here. It is about 70 degrees, and it's about 100 inland where we live.
And while brush fires keep fire departments busy,
let's go!
New recruits trained for the fire season.
There's a lot of potential this time of year. The relative humidities that drop down and the fuel moistures that are low pose a challenge. We're ready for those challenges as they come up. We just want to make sure that we stay ahead of these fires before they get large.
And as they put out brush fires on one side of Palos Verdes Peninsula, on the other side, a landslide has destroyed more than a dozen homes. An investigation into the cause of the land movement is still underway. From South Florida to California, more than 55 million Americans are bracing for temperatures at or above 110 degrees this weekend, making 2023 a year for the record books for all the wrong reasons.
When the marine layer hugs the coast, it usually means temperatures are soaring inland. That's when RVs appear to be parked as far as the eye can see along the Rincon Parkway. That's between Paria Beach Park and Hobson Park on the Old Coast Highway, south of Carpinteria.
Yeah, we escaped the 1200-degree Santa Clarita to come out here to the beautiful beach. Nice forecast, nice and cool.
Of course, she's exaggerating, but most of the RVers say they feel lucky to be here when it's 100 plus at home.
Oh, well, we just got lucky. We check periodically to see, if there's a spot open, and there was, and it was a heat wave in Sacramento. So we just said, yeah, we're coming. We got 2 nights.
A lot of people bring their dogs. It's more like glamping in the parks where RVs can hook up and where there are bathrooms, showers, and a snack shop that happens to be closed on Tuesdays.
But it's a beautiful spot down here. It is about 70 degrees, and it's about 100 inland where we live. So
it's comforting to know Fire Station 25 is less than a mile away if anyone needs help. This wasn't a heat-related call, but an injury paramedics took care of.
Leave a comment and share this video with your friends. With daily uploads, there will always be a conversation.